All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen and beautiful people? In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly what is binary options and how you can be able to trade it. Now, to put it simply, binary options is a style of trading Forex that includes time expiration. So the idea is you analyze the asset, you analyze the market asset, which could be a currency pair, it could be a cryptocurrency pair, it could be indices, it could be commodities, it could be whatever that is a tradable asset. So when you analyze that in the markets, assuming that you already have a software for it, any kind of software that allows you to look at the charts and be able to speculate what the market is doing. Once you get your confirmations and you set in your confirmations, you could literally just choose the asset and decide to predict if the market's going to go up or down and choose the time in which you believe that the market is going to be able to maneuver in the way that you predicted. So you set the time expiration for yourself, and it's real simple. Now, in the United States, you have binary exchange style brokers like Nadex. I know Cantor Exchange was one of them, and I believe another one's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Those are exchange style binary options platforms. So you're limited in your options. However, they do give you an advantage of having multiple ways to get out of a trade if you are in trouble or if you want to exit the trade early in profits. There's different ways you can do that. For the most part, when it comes to the international style of binary options, it's really simple. All you have to do is just select the amount of money that you are willing to risk for the position. You already know what your potential payout could be. You choose your time expiration, you execute your trade, and if you happen to be correct, then you win that trade. If you are incorrect, then you lose the money that you risk. So let's go and let me give you a quick tour of this platform that I believe is based in Germany. It's called Do Trade. Okay, so right over here on Do Trade, you are allowed to add different market assets to your watch list. So again, currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices. Now, in some of these assets, you're gonna see OTC. What that means is that those are the over-the-counter markets with this specific broker. Now, it gives you a high payout, but is also extremely risky. In addition, you won't be able to refer to trading software such as TradingView or any other trading software to get actual activity based on those OTC prices. It is only exclusive to the broker. So what I like to do is I like to trade the real currency pairs or the trading assets that I could reference on charting software such as TradingView or any other specialized charting software. Some of you know I use certain scanners for other things. I also have my very own charts that I put together myself, strategy charts. So let's give an example. If I wanted to add a market asset here, then let's say I will go with, it is New York session. Let's say I'll go with any pair that involves, USD. Let's go with NZD USD. So I click on this, all right, and it's basically showing me the tick chart, all right, of NZD USD. Now, this is not where I'm going to base my analysis on at all. I could use my strategy charts that's here right on my website. So if I go over here to my strategy charts, okay, I could be able to take a look at what's going on using several of my strategies on my strategy chart. Now, again, I'm just gonna go to NZD, USD, and see what's up with that. Okay, and from what I see here, I see a buy opportunity on the 1 hour. Okay, looking at this on a 30-minute, and let's take a look at the 5-minute, 15-minute. Just doing a quick scan. All right, so it looks like it could be a quick sell, on the lower time frame. All right, so let's say I wanted to sell NZD USD. Well, very simple, okay? I could choose the time in which I believe the market is going to maneuver in that direction. All right, so let's say I chose a 1-minute position, and over here you can choose the amount you wish to risk. Now, mind you, all right, this is going to be an amount that you're going to risk, so you're not risking your total amount. So let's say over here for the sample trade, let's say I just go with 150 bucks, okay? Now, when I do this over here, you're going to see the payout 78%. So based on what I'm risking and what the payout is, it's going to determine what the potential payout could be. Now, I'm already set in my mind that I want to go in for a sell. So ideally, I want to go and enter these points where I do see some rejection in the market. So if I see it go a little higher, cool, great. The idea is to buy when the market is low and to sell when the market is high. So right now, I'll just enter a sell, okay? And as you can see, the area in which I sold, all right, is highlighted green. All right, you see a horizontal ray is highlighted green. If it's highlighted green, that means you're winning the trade, okay? And as long as it stays green, by the time expiration, you get to clear the trade. If it goes the opposite way, you're going to see that this line segment here will turn red, which means you are losing the trade. So when we're looking at the markets, we're analyzing the markets, we're getting our analysis, right? And we're taking all that into consideration before we execute the trade on this platform, okay? If you are willing to take the risk, cool. Okay, just keep in mind trading involves risk. As you can see, this is extremely risky, and because this is a sample trade, okay, we don't know which direction it's going to go, but it went favorable to our direction. So in a period of 1 minute, you saw how a trade where we risk 150 gave us a payout of 267. So how to understand this really, right? Well, if we were to lose a trade, we would have lost 150, but we won the trade. Okay, so we got our 150 back plus a 78% net payout, which gives us a total payout of 267. So when you take 267 minus 150, okay, you will see that what we profited was basically $117 in profit. Now the market is going to go up and down all around, and the market is going to be volatile in certain times during the day. Look, we have trainings on this, we have different trading communities on this, and you're going to be able to get the gist of what's going on after a few Zooms with us. So on Wednesday, okay, on Wednesday, let me just make sure I got the date correctly, okay? On Wednesday, let's go into calendar. Yes, so on Wednesday, December 13th, okay, we are going to do a binary trading marathon. There's going to be several educators that's going to join me on this binary marathon session, okay, which is going to be pretty powerful. And let me see, let me go into my OBS settings. Let me show you what's up over here. just basically everyone's different styles. Now, not everyone that you saw up there is going to be on, but you can expect for some of them to be on. And that's basically that, okay? DoTrade.com. It is based in Germany. This is the binary options broker, okay? And as you can see, the user interface is pretty dope. I mean, it's really easy to understand, all right? If you're not trading based on the minute, then you can choose intraday, which will give you the hour in which you want your trade to expire. So this is based on universal time zone. All right, so you see 2000 over here, and right over here is 1831 something, right? So basically, it's giving you an hour and a half before a trade expires. But of course, you can change what time expiration you want based on the hour. And for long-term trades, then you're choosing the date in which you want your trade to expire. So I keep the turbo because the idea is to get in and out. All right, we don't want to stay trapped, on the charts for too long. We don't want to do that to ourselves, right? So we just keep it simple. So again, add different tradable assets to your watch list over here. Over here to the left-hand side, you'll be able to see all the different features that this includes. All right, and look, there's just a lot that you can learn from here. All right, it really is. This is a very powerful way to understand, how to trade. It is an easier way to trade, if you ask me. It comes with a little bit more risk, but that's something that I know I was willing to take when I first started off. Okay, so again, the idea is to analyze the market with whatever software you are working with, whatever analysis tools you are using, and then from there, you could do your thing. Now, I know I've taught several times. If we go over here to the compound calculator, I've taught several times how powerful this can actually, become. So let's just say that you started off with, let's say you started off with $500, all right, in DoTrade.com, right, and you focused on making 5% a session a day for a period of 50 days, okay, without withdrawing. So you just let it scale and compound. All right, when you click to calculate, you can see how a $500 account could grow to over $5,000. And then here is the day-to-day breakdown on that. Now, are you going to hit the exact target every day? No. All right, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Sometimes you win not as much. Sometimes you win over the amount. Sometimes you lose, in a day. But the idea is that you are, keeping to a goal, you're keeping to a scale plan, and this is a really good scale plan. So the $500 to $5,000 challenge is something that I started off with everyone, all right? And if you want more information on how to analyze the market, how to utilize some of these tools, well, I got you, okay? You can literally go over here to mineonbillions.pro, all right? Go to free trading blueprint, and you'll be able to learn quite a few things. So I believe one of the very first videos is we talk about analysis. We talk about analysis along with the compounding method. The $500 to $5,000 challenge plus charting. Okay, so you'll be able to see that right there. Okay, now when it comes to binary options, as you know, is DoTrade.com. This is what I use when I'm trading binary options. So go to DoTrade.com and you could begin with any amount that you really want to start off with. I believe the minimum amount is $50, but you want to put yourself onto the challenge. Do minimum 500. If you could do 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, that's even better, because at the end of the day, you're working with percentages, right? So instead of the $500 to $5,000 challenge, you could start off with 5,000 and using the same plan get to 50,000. All right, I know it sounds far-fetched, but in all reality, it's just really a play at the numbers. So if we go back to compound calculator, let's get back on here, and you're gonna see. Okay, so instead of 500, let's do 5,000. All right, and you're gonna see 5% a session for 50 sessions. All right, just letting it compound. Okay, All right, and you can see, okay, it's just a numbers game, guys. It's just a numbers game. If you have a plan to scale, all right, how could you fail, right? So with that said, I hope this video was helpful, easy enough for you to understand. We're really going to be diving in. We're going to get really aggressive very, very soon. I know this week we were supposed to do a marathon on Wednesday, but we didn't. Had to go to the hospital for family. For my son specifically, they caught a respiratory infection, and so one of my sons, my youngest son, is 3 months, so he definitely had to be admitted in. So yeah, it's been a rough week, but starting next week, the air is going to be clear. We're going to be good to go. Wednesday, we're on for that binary marathon. Make sure you tune in. All right, so I'll see you there. All right, no excuses. Let's make it happen. I don't care if your favorite TV show is at 8 p.m. Listen, we live in a new era now, okay? We live in a new era now. You can catch up to that episode, all right? Whatever it is that you like to watch. So let's get to the bag. Let's get to the bag, and let's get to your goals, okay? And with that said, stay blessed, take care. I'll see you on the other side. Peace out.